What's up, everybody? There's some people coming here. I got some trash to talk about them Clemson Tigers and how they're gonna take the L today. The Florida State upset. Yep. The Tigers is going down, big boy. We'll wait till some people come in. What's going on, Lee? Going on with your Lee? Hey, Lee, I hope them Bulldogs get a win today, Lee. Them Bulldogs got FAMU coming to town. They're going to take care of business. What's going on, Hank? Hank, I'm about to talk about your Tigers. I'm about to talk about your Tigers, buddy. I think them Seminoles going to take y'all down today, buddy. That's right. See, the Seminoles going to take them Tigers down today, ain't that right, big boy?
Yeah.
That's right. See, my wife just tuned in. I gotta know. But I want to talk about them Clemson Tigers today. Everybody saw what happened last week. I think it was last week when they played North Carolina. And them Tar Heels give North Carolina all they can handle. Georgia's going to send Carolina back to the mountains. But hey, them Tar Heels give them Clemson Tigers all they can handle. And it was close, Jack. And every Tiger fan I know was watching that game was scared. Because if they had a little bit better coaching, that coaching was a little suspect, they would have won. But they didn't. So Clemson came out on top. Thanks for the football gods, and because the Tar Heels went for 2 because they didn't believe if they win the overtime, they would have been able to win the game. So I think Florida State is going to come in. They're going to come in hot. The only thing about Florida State is Florida State so far has been only playing one half of football. Florida State, every single game, they come out first and second half looking like a top 10 team. Every week so far. They come in, I'm talking about they putting up 12, 14 points a quarter. I don't know what the average is in the first half, but I know most times going into the half, they usually have been up by double-digit points, and the defense has been okay. Well, the defense has not been okay. The defense has been pretty bad. The defense gives a lot of points. And what's happening is when they go into the second half, I don't know whether they just feel defeated or what it is, but they just don't get it together. And so, but I think this is the game right here that Florida State is going to get together. And this is the game right here where Clemson is going to drop again. But seeing how the bowl games, seeing how the bowl prediction committee and the AP poll and all that stuff, seeing they love the Tigers so much, Clemson can lose. Well, they could before lose and still keep their ratings. But I think this year will be a little different. I think a lot of teams coming for the ratings, and I think they're going to take care of it. So you heard it here, guys. I think Florida State is going to upset Clemson. Some people say that's my game called Give me being biased. Yeah, that's life. It could be. I don't know. But I really think that Florida State is going to play 4 quarters of good football. And if Florida State plays 4 quarters of good football, they can really beat Clemson. Because because you know Clemson always have a little a thing where they're not quite on top. You know, or they get too complacent. And the team always come knock them off, whether it's Syracuse or Pitt, whether it's any of those kind of teams. I think this year that team's going to be Florida State. Which with Florida State win is not so much of it won't be so much of a Jurassic upset because Florida State by name has been a dominant program. But this has not been a good year for Florida State as of so far. But they come out in the first half, they come out blazing. But they're killing them as defense in the second half. So if Florida State plays 4 quarters of football, they're going to give Clemson a run. I'm saying it, they're going to give Clemson a run. I'm calling an upset. Florida State going to upset them by, I'm going to give them 2 scores. I'm not going to say two touchdowns, I'm going to say 2 scores. I think Florida State is going to upset them by 2 scores. Why'd you have it? Trevor Lawrence is still a beast because I tell people before I'm a Carolina fan, I'm a football fan first. So when there's a great player, I have to admit they're a great player. It's a good team. And Clemson is a dominant team, but Clemson lost a lot last year, especially in the draft. When you have 4 front linemen going the first and second round, that's a lot to replace. And they have not replaced it yet. But I think the offense, Trevor Lawrence, and the offense has been so tremendous that, and ET, been so tremendous that they get up so far ahead. And my belief is that the other team feels defeated. So when the other team feels defeated, it's like we know the game over, so they're not as impressive. But Clemson's secondary is pretty good. But on that front 4, it's hard to replace 3 first rounders and 1 second rounder. I don't care who you are. Actually, Alabama, this is probably Alabama's worst defense I can remember under Nick Saban. And if people really look at the scores, even though Tua is scoring points, the other teams are scoring points too. Carolina Gamecocks, we ran on Alabama. We got beat, after a while the score just got out of hand, but we was able to move the ball on them at will. Rico Dow was able to move the ball on them at will, which is not common for us. We used to move the ball at will, which we loved, which was a great thing for us. And talk about Carolina a little bit. Carolina did a great job last week against Kentucky. Well, last week we had a bye, but the week before that against Kentucky. The week before that against Kentucky, that was the first time that Carolina, in my opinion, has played a full, complete game from offense, the defense, the special teams. That's the best our cornerbacks have looked. Because our cornerbacks was, before the season started, was supposed to be the top tandem in the SEC. Supposed to be 2 first-round picks. The only first-round pick I see on the South Carolina defense is what's my big man name? Kinlaw. Javon Kinlaw is the only first-rounder on Carolina defense this year, Jack, and that is a monster. That is a monster. If anybody remember Javon Kinlaw, he came out of Goose Creek. He was supposed to be the next clown. He had to go to junior college, to get his grades together. And that cat, I think, might have been in Kansas, and he just kept growing and growing and growing. So I'm not so confident to say Carolina's going to upset Georgia, but I think if Carolina comes to play ball and if we come in the same package as we did against Kentucky, we'll be all right. Because let me tell y'all Georgia fans something. What people don't want to talk about is I watched that Georgia-Tennessee game. The score doesn't indicate how close that game really was. What's up, big boy? Yeah, we still in Orangeburg. The score doesn't indicate how close that game really was. Tennessee gave Georgia, it was a good game first quarter, second quarter, and then towards like the end, when Georgia scored that last touchdown before halftime, then I think Tennessee felt a little deflated. Then it got out of hand after that, but Tennessee was in that game. For Tennessee to be having as down years they having, and for Tennessee to be in the game that long against Georgia says a lot. It really says a lot. But like I said, the headline this post, Florida State's going to upset Clemson. You heard it here first. I said it. I hold on to it, and if they lose, they lose. But I really believe that Florida State is going to upset them. You guys got some differences, you guys let me know. And I also want to talk a little trash. Lake Marion, I see what y'all doing. Edisto like they had something last night. CC, everybody trying to come for the dub spot in this homecoming war. Ain't nobody got the dub beat. Y'all know it. So look at that pop boy. The water pot not open. Everybody know the dub shut the city down. Edisto, from the way it looked like you had a good time, but the dub shut the city down. And before I leave, I want to sign out to all Cowboys fans. Marvin, what we think about the Cowboys? What we think about the Cowboys? That's right. What are they? They losers? Yeah. That's right. And what did Green Bay do to the Cowboys? We beat them. That's right. We beat them. I want to shout out to Aaron Rodgers, the real GOAT number 12. Tom Brady coming in number 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and share this video. Like I said, you see the Marvin Sports and Life. Please click on that and like the page. Thank you guys. We sign out. Everybody enjoy your Saturday. Let's get ready for this Carolina football. Carolina gonna do a thing, get some Georgia Bulldogs, and Florida State going to shock the world and upset the Clemson Tigers. All right, guys. Marvin Sports and Life signing out. Oh, I can't sign out yet. I see Vern. We might go. We'll see. I see Vern. I'm glad you see. I was about to sign out, Vern, till I just saw you. Yo, these 49ers fans now got out of hand. I don't know what's in the Kool-Aid. Something in the Kool-Aid, and I must admit, the 49ers been balling out. Shout out Vern, shout out Trick, shout out JP. But what I do see is that even though 49ers been balling, they've been winning. Jimmy G ain't it. I see it. Jimmy G ain't it. Jimmy G is an average quarterback. Man, Kyle Shanahan got to pull out. This is the NFL team, guys. Kyle Shanahan doing triple reverses just to win. He got to do triple reverses to beat the Cleveland Browns. Because Jimmy G ain't who in the words of Dennis Green, Jimmy G is who we thought he was. He need to crown him because he's the 49ers franchise. He is the guy now. What, big boy? You want to get up? No, let's park over there. I want to park. I want to hit my car. But let's go ahead and talk a little trash. Me and my big boy about to enjoy the rest of our day. What, son? Okay, no touch Walmart. All right, guys, you have a good one. Signing out.